Hey internet, how's it going? This week in Asterisk War was pretty much the very first one that I kind of felt was kind of on the money in terms of them just trying to explain things for everybody and trying to keep all of his chickens in order. But when you really watch it, you're like, yeah, I know where most of the focus was in that. And yes, it was a badass fight scene, and and yes, when it does come back, there will be more of it. So yeah, there may be an official season 2 out for that. I believe it's an official season 2, especially since that like all the episodes they don't start back at 1, so it's a good chance that their official season 2 is starting like possibly months from now, maybe. But yeah, they did manage to catch Gustav, which it was kind of funny how he got caught. It was actually really funny because on one hand I'm like, this is how you fight a summoner, or it's like this is how you make a summoner character, somebody who summons things to fight for him. You see him up there in the distance. It may not be his actual body. It may be a hologram. We never know. But whatever he's doing, he is strong enough to summon badass monsters from far away. And yes, the Hydra is something that beating is kind of a problem. And I do give my props to Euless for pretty much kind of like just coming out of nowhere with this weird ass like fire containment like spell thing she did. So yeah, thumbs up to her. But cutting off from that though, it's like the real funny part, man, was when Gustav got caught. I think he was, well, now when I first saw it, I was like, wait, is he charging up to fight Karen? Is he? No way, he's trying to escape and she just clunked him in the back of the head and he's done. That's pretty much about it. Other than that though, Claudia does something with her father. I don't necessarily know what it is, but everybody is trying to get them to, but based upon this exchange, it seems as though is that the only reason why that he doesn't want them to be in the festa, and I believe he's the person who hired Gustav to kind of persuade them to not join, is because I believe that even Euless's brother was telling her that he doesn't want her to join, and I think that this is the first festa where that where that killing is actually open. To whereas that it's one of the more dangerous ones, and it's probably the one that is probably more or less like the underground one that we saw Ayato's sister doing like early on in the very first episode. So it probably could be something like that, except for way more team based. So that's something to take into consideration. Other than that, though, it's like the last thing that they kind of drop on us is something about Ophelia, and that she's the strongest person in the entire series because she has a super powered up mode. She has a super powered up. I forget what you call them, but she has the weapons that they use and implant in her body. She's super strong, and this evil scientist lady who kind of has an evil aura, who's trying to ask Ayato if he can, if she will allow him to cure his sister, even though she kind of can, even though she's inept at, she adapts at locking magic and shit like that, and she locked her own powers up, and she's in a coma. So that's something, and that's how this ends. But till then, though, that is what I gotta say about that. I really hope that everybody enjoyed this series and that it's brought them a whole bunch of happiness. I will be honest, I like the second season more than I like the first. But until then, that is what I got to say about that. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.